Good evening, ladybugs and yellow jackets. Welcome to this week's episode of FAE News here on FAE Productions. I am your host, Fairy Princess Lolly, and tonight I am here with Ion the Leprechaun.
Hi, doodly-doo, neighbors.
Famous Dana the Boggin.
Hi there.
A very appalled-looking Count Morbid.
I'm actually appalled that I don't look this appalled normally. Like, if you think this is more appalled than my usual state, I'm doing something wrong most of the time.
And we are, I mean, only for a second you looked more appalled than your usual state. Yeah, we should be soon joined here by Gunther Hammerhands and Flora the Fairy as well. Hey, I see you out there, Cobble. Hello. I hear that in my head. Hello. So
that's you hear a lot of voices though, so that's not special.
How do you know? Is one of those voices you? Are you in my head? Get out of my head, Count Morbid.
I've always been there.
That is so scary. I don't want to think about that. Hey, how you doing, Dorian? Good to see you out there. So
good. Dorian's here.
We of course jump into everything. You guys, you know this routine, right? First, like, subscribe. Tonight we're gonna light the share button. You know, like Christmas lights. Light it up.
Or
yes.
like lighting up.
Or like
lighting up a thing that lights up, or a fire burning, ever
but
burning.
You're not allowed to have fire.
No, you're not allowed to have fire.
Oh, I can have fire just fine.
I mean, you can, but you
your
usually burn
lights
yourself.
look amazing.
She can have fire. She can have fire as long as there's meat over it.
That's the best kind of fire.
I am going to be super mesmerized by those lights that you have going on. And, of course, giving a shout out to today's sponsor, Heartsong Arts Pottery. You guys know them. You love them. You are familiar with them. They have been at Fairy Blossom. They've been here on the show. They're a small business dedicated to both functional and fantasy pottery that is Fae-inspired. They have fairy houses, mugs, planters, and an assortment of Fae-inspired work. They are all available for 10% off sales of $50 or more at their Etsy store, which is in the low bar and going in the ticker there. They welcome all Fae, Seelie, and Unseelie to examine the work in their shop. Their sales are guaranteed to be delivered by the holidays as long as you order by December 10th.
And they're nice.
Yeah, they are very nice, actually. Local here in the Pacific Northwest, the discount will hold until the 10th of December. And also, if you mention Fairy Blossom, they will ship for free. So if you are looking for that good Christmas deal, this is where you will find it. And of course, remember to mention Fairy Blossom. So with that said, then I think that brings us officially into today's show. Hey, everybody, welcome.
So,
how you guys doing tonight?
I was having trials and tribulations with the machine, but I'm working.
I got to talk to my land dragon.
You got to talk to your land dragon.
What did it say? Did it call you a name or something?
It said, "I'm hungry. I need some energy."
It said, give
So you
me
need battery?
food or yeah.
So Caradelian borrowed the land dragon to take her to a friend's, and then went to come home, and there was not enough energy in the land dragon.
Oh, that's not good.
So what you're saying is the gremlins are falling around Caradelian, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe that's what's going on. Yes.
Dang.
That seems like it sucks. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or maybe she left. Maybe she left its lights on.
No, it's
Ion's using his predictive knowledge of cause to know that Caradelian did a thing.
There was a thing plugged in inside, so we're not sure. So to recharge her magic mirror.
And she may have a
maybe that we're not sure if that's what it was, but it's probably the only thing it could be.
That's not how that works. That's more energy than. I mean, that's not enough energy to.
I agree. So I do not know. I agree with you, but that looking around at it, that was the only thing it could be. And then I had to take the Silver Ninja down to get his teeth looked at today.
I know what that's like. It's like the
Oh.
life. It sucks.
So he's over there making grumpy growly noises that don't really make sense at all to me because he's not feeling a lot of pain. If you know what I mean.
Must be nice.
Well, I mean, things go numb, you know. Things go numb. I
What?
mean, yeah. Things go numb.
I mean, you're not saying anything I don't know about, but you know, numbness only lasts so long. And for everything else, there's hydrocodone.
That's actually what
Whoa.
the numbing is. What is going?
What do you mean?
Exactly
Whoa!
what it's
I was prescribed it for my mouth.
I'm
With the
just
tooth fairy
saying,
spoke my
maybe let the humans keep their special medicines over in the human realm.
That's what
Healing
he's
potions.
eating over there.
They're healing
They're
potions.
healing potions.
Sometimes only a half of one because whoa.
because
That white mana will just do you in. What?
Frank, keep an eye on them.
Oh. Hey, Katie, how's it going?
so
Hey, Dank, how are you? We missed you the last few shows. I just saw you out there. So it is awesome to see all of you guys out here. So we have a few things. I just want to remind you all that you can still get basically for most of the month if you go to the link that you see there, even though I have now distributed the Yule Cap partners for the sock exchange, you guys can still get your postcards for the mailing, and just go to that link and you can select which postcard, fairy postcard that you want. So that will be going for quite some time. I'm excited though to do.
So they can't get late involved in the Rock'em Sock'em Robots?
What?
homie, don't play that.
Is that a joke that I don't get somehow?
Probably.
Rock'em Sock'em Robots? It's a fun game.
We're not doing Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Oh.
Or are we? We just
Nope.
didn't tell you.
Nope. You and your pro thumb wrestling, we did one time. Maybe what we need to do is Rock'em Sock'em nun boxing, right? With like those little nun puppets that are like pew, 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 pew.
Or we could just, you know, when we're walking around the zoo, take pillows and go have random pillow fights with people. What with you?
Random pillow.
Yeah, just toss them a pillow and come at them. See if they defend themselves.
Have at thee, knave.
I don't know how. You know, I'm looking at Frank sitting there, and somehow I'm suddenly thinking that maybe one of the Wednesdays this month for the show, we all need to be humbugly instead of festively.
No.
Yeah, think of every humbugly character that you can think of. Like the Grinch is humbugly, right?
No, the Grinch is misunderstood.
Misunderstood.
Yep. I've learned
Yes,
that.
well,
It's weird that you say humbugly rather than Scroogely.
Well, because I guess I associate Scroogely as with being miserly, as opposed to grumpy, I suppose. But Scrooge is humbugly.
No, he's Scroogely.
He's humbugly. If humbugly is a word, then he is in fact humbugly.
That's so. Well, humbugly is a word because I just used it. So behold, my magic powers. You know, it's like a rainbow, right? Like,
Did you just speak something into existence
it's like,
that didn't exist?
That's right. I went
I
like
don't
this.
like it.
Humbugly, and it was a word. So let's see. So the Scrooges and the Grinches, and who else is humbugly? What about Mr. Frost from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
Heat miser.
Heat miser.
Or the Burgermeister.
Jack Frost, I guess, is kind of humbugly. See, you could do Jack Frost, Gunther.
I've been Jack Frost before.
Well, then thank you for verifying that I am correct.
You're welcome.
His little ornament on my tree is a little jack.
Our Jack, the Pumpkin King, have grown so tired of the same old thing.
Oh, there's Flora. Hi, Flora.
Hi, Flora. Welcome to the show.
Where's my fan art?
This is for one reason only.
Wow.
The band stuff.
I mean, hi everyone. I missed you.
You're so insistent.
Somebody tell you that you had fan art waiting for you?
Maybe.
Well, it's a work in progress. And so, I don't know. Do I want to show you a work in progress? Or do I want to make you wait till the final thing is done?
I don't know.
Have you been naughty, Flora, or have you been nice?
I
Pick
mean,
wisely.
That's
Yes.
perception, man.
The answer is yes.
That's just perception.
I mean, I'm just saying, right? Okay, let me find it. Let's see. Open. I have it right here. I just need to get it pulled up. Nope. And then I will share it. So this is a work in progress, and I guess there are some things that still have to go in on it and touches, and yeah, there needs to be some chickens. I think there needs to be some other stuff too. I'm not entirely sure. So let's see, because alas, today was very, very busy, and I feel like I was running.
Just keep
Boom.
running, keep running.
There it is.
Oh my goodness.
Woo!
I would never
Flora,
show that
have
much.
you been naughty, Flora, or have you been nice?
That looks like something I'd draw.
Oh my goodness. That's wow.
Yay.
I'm
I didn't know you
blushing.
had a windmill.
Oh my
Yes, you
goodness.
definitely need blush on there to be blushing during the picture as well.
I like your wings a lot.
It's very
And the
pretty.
hair is pretty perfect.
Oh my
I mean,
goodness.
the dress is pretty
So
spot
much
on
leg.
too, but so much leg.
Can we censor that part?
You want us to put like a flower right here? Like,
I mean, that just adds to it, I think. It's like,
A little-
oh, no, it's naughty. Don't look where the flower is.
Oh
Or
my
you'll
you
have
would
an
goodness.
fill it in with a petunia.
Well, okay, so she added all these leaves and flowers to her dress. I think it needs to have a circle of flowers along the edge of the skirt there.
Oh, that's actually a good idea because, yeah, that's a good idea. You're right.
And one of them could be a little bit bigger and cover a little more leg. Why not?
Well, at least I have my, naughty photo for the FAE calendar that right there.
Wow, that's supposed to be a real photo, not a rendering.
But that's perfect.
So
Don't actually-
why don't we just stick you out in the corner?
So
All the rest of us have to be
So
real
your
photos.
pose is picked, is what you're saying. That's how you're gonna pose for the Only FAE calendar.
No.
Facebook user, we have no idea who you are. You have to go to StreamYard.com/Facebook and then give StreamYard permission for us to see your name so we can see who we're talking to.
Oh, we don't just think you're a user.
It could, I don't know.
I mean, that's very Tron of you.
What?
What?
I feel like I've been away for so long. What have I missed?
I don't know. I was here the whole time. I feel like I missed everything.
I smelled all my teas from my tea box.
Ooh.
You
My eldest came by and smelled the firebender tea, and he agreed with me, and he tried to leave with it.
We discovered a bunch of metal sculptures out near the castle.
Oh, those were cool.
Was it Bitterroot? Yeah, out by Bitterroot.
Oh, are we going to get a recap of the?
I mean, that's basically what happened. We were trying to find the maze entrance. We couldn't get into the maze, but we found a bunch of sculptures out near there.
yes, Sheikah did, correct?
Yeah, Sheikah scouted it, and we all wandered around like a bunch of weirdos. Flew in, if you will. Flew in.
So Sheikah went scouting and finally figured out where you guys are.
I thought we were in we were in Montana.
Well, yes, now you know that, but previously you didn't seem to know that.
I don't seem to know anything most of the time. It's kind of a
I mean,
thing, isn't
you
it?
did send people on quests to figure out where things were, implying that you don't know. Otherwise, why send people on a...
I was going to say, that's why I have people.
Yes, I then flew with them in my dragon form. It was awesome. See?
It's all legit.
Hey, we can see you talking on the magic mirror. You know that, right?
I'm not talking on the Magic Miller. I'm actually Christmas shopping.
Too-
Not for
I don't
you,
have
Count
time. I
Morbid.
don't have time to
You're
do
gonna
any
get
other
full.
time.
If you're lucky.
Wait.
We're just
No.
gonna
I
give you
didn't hear
a
what you
full.
said.
Well, he said he was Christmas shopping. So we have our guest correspondent actually waiting in the wings, you guys. And we don't have a guest artist this week, but I do have a couple of things before we get on to the drawing, though, for last week, which is for that very cool hand drawn, like the hand that's holding the divination rune, the piece of art from the Garden Curio. I wanted to do this taste test because it's been sitting here and sitting here and sitting here and waiting. Are you guys ready to do this taste test? Gunther, Ion?
Which one are we
We're
doing first?
this from Count Morbid, which is the original bag of mermaid.
Why is there poop on my table?
That's
It
right.
also comes in Sasquatch, I think.
I'm not very happy about
I'm
this.
really like restricting comments that want to come out of my face right now. So Count Morbid gave me this original mermaid poo or whatever. Whoa, what's this? And I basically decided, it came with like that I was not going to eat this alone. Like if I was going to die, he was just going to kill our entire household all in one fell swoop. So good job for killing everybody, Morbid. Are you guys ready?
Hey, you're the one who, if you suffer, you have to make everyone else suffer. So I still feel that's on you.
What? No, if I am in a good mood, everyone is in a great mood. Okay, Ion.
Yeah, there's a corollary to that I've noticed. Put it in your mouth.
I don't know what he thinks. Look at his face.
It does dissolve out.
Swallow. Let the saliva do its job.
It's making your tongue so gross and blue. Ugh. All right. Are you ready, Gunther?
It looks like my belly button mint.
That is disgusting. Eat it. If it gets cold, we heat it.
It's better that it isn't warm.
Your face there was like, I thought it would be okay. Now I don't know how I feel about going last. So, by the way,
absolutely hilarious, Gunther.
So, I'm going to tell you what it tastes like.
I'm gonna go with poo. Is it my turn?
I mean, if that's what you want to go with, sure.
Well, I have a piece here, so I guess I get to go next.
Why are you smelling poo?
I'm so happy I don't get to taste this.
So, it doesn't have a taste.
Yeah, no, it does.
It does. Well, to me, it doesn't. To me, it tasted. It didn't have a taste and a texture. It was super sweet, and it tasted like. I mean, the best thing I can describe to you is stale carnival pot, like carnival cotton candy, except for like it had been freeze dried for 5 years, and then stuck into your mom's pillow for another 2.
I feel like it tastes like blue raspberry. It was trying really, really hard to be a blue raspberry flavor, and just didn't quite make it.
What-
And instead,
Where did those
tastes like-
mermaids get raspberries?
That's why it probably doesn't, because mermaids don't know what blue raspberries taste like. So it has this weird taste like chicken and notebook paper and blue raspberries.
Hello, user. Once again, StreamYard.com.
Lom.
What
Here,
is it?
I'll put it in the comments. Let's see. It's I can spell. I totally can. There.
Hello, user.
That's the
Quit being
link.
a user.
No, so that was interesting. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Thank you, Count.
I feel like my blood sugar level just jumped 50 points.
So here's
I feel
what's
very good
left
about
of
buying
it.
that 3 years ago.
I feel like I need to put it back into a Ziploc bag, and whoever is the winner of next week's giveaway can have what is left over, so they too can taste the poo.
And if you don't want to do that, then we can just give it to famous Dana.
No. I was saying, thank
No,
goodness
no,
I
just-
can't be part of that raffle, right?
Wow, there she is. She's like, yeah, no, I can't
Actually-
do that. Like, I'm on the channel, so I can't win. And
And
thanks,
I'm
Dana.
really not a fan of blue raspberry flavoring either. So
I mean, way to use that to your
Oh, it doesn't
love
taste good with my Kool-Aid, that's for sure.
So I wanted to tell you guys, because this was a thing that we did last
I
week.
didn't know you could have
Just-
bitter poo face.
What? Just so you all know, because I don't know. Even though I did put it on our community tab on our channel, let me share it really quick. And let's see, share the screen. And,
Why would you share
Um,
the screen with anybody?
oh, no, not there. Here. What?
What?
Oh, here. Okay, so this is a screenshot. We did get outbid on our can of gross.
That is tremendous. Why would anybody outbid us for that?
I don't
Oh
know.
my gosh.
Did
last I saw, the
actually-
bid is even higher than that now too.
I bet that Gunther is actually the one who outbid, and if he wins, he's just going to hide it.
No, what I did was I actually raised the bid intentionally so nobody here could bid for it.
What? No, you
And then let somebody
didn't.
else win. I don't want it.
Okay, I totally want to stop sharing this screen now, and I can't find where the tab is that has that screen on. Where did I put it? Dagnabbit. Oh man, it's like I gotta click through these all one by one.
Too many
That's
tabs
it.
open and you don't know where the music's coming from.
Yeah, basically that is exactly, here it is. Okay, so yeah, so we did get outbid. Alas, we didn't get it, but I did otherwise use those funds to buy the mythical meat that we said we were going to do. They didn't have single packs of it, because I remember that everybody had decided on the gremlin meat, and so
That way, if it gets wet, we can just make more.
yeah. No, everybody had decided on the gremlin meat, and I didn't get gremlin meat because the only thing they had was like the only ones they had that were single were like the humanoid, I think, and maybe Sasquatch or something. But then they had variety packs, so I bought a variety pack that has a whole bunch of everything, and they should be to us in time that I can pass them out to everybody at the Zoo Lights when we go down to Portland on the 18th. So if we all meet up at the Zoo Lights, I can give everybody some mythical meat, and
I want to taste leprechaun.
I'm not sure.
That can be arranged.
Whoa.
That's not mistletoe.
Oh my.
You said that
I guess-
so quickly in response. It was like you were saving up that response or something. It was awesome.
What, from Ion or me?
You from Ion.
So
It can be arranged.
So just a reminder, this is not a children's show. So I hope your
At least in
younglings
case you
are
couldn't
all
tell,
in
we
bed
shoved
right now.
Cole's legs earlier, and
Like
that was just bad,
Wednesday
remember?
After hours.
As a leprechaun, his tagline is "Taste the rainbow."
I don't know.
I mean, that has a particular connotation, and I feel like I would be surprised if you didn't know what that connotation was, Count Morbid. I mean, I don't know. Given that you hang out with the gobs all the time.
See, I don't know what your
Skittles.
connotation is.
Skittles.
No, it has a different connotation than Skittles. I'm just saying. So, how come I know that and you don't? Of all the things that I seem to not know, then this weird one.
No, I literally don't know what's in your head. If it's the same as, I don't know if someone's overthinking something.
No.
I don't know if you're thinking what I think you're thinking, but you're not thinking what I'm thinking. So let's stop.
I feel like
Someone's intellect is truly
this
dazzling.
is not what I was thinking, but that is hilarious with
We
regards
actually
to
have one of those.
Rainbow.
We have one of those, user.
I know. It's our tree topper. We got it from the Music Box Fairy. The only thing it's missing is its little squatty potty poop. I'm missing my unicorn poop. I have a unicorn poop ring. It's right here. Okay, we totally have our guest down in the wings, so I'm going to bring them in. Hello, Frost the Fairy. How are you?
Hello, I'm quite well.
You look wonderful tonight. You look amazing and beautiful and very
warm. You look very warm.
That is a part of the whole job, I suppose.
Is to be warm. So you basically are the embodiment of that meme that says, I want to be warm, I want to be cold and made warm by a blanket.
It's a combination of that and the whole winter is coming.
Winter. See, I'm warm or cold and made warm by a cloak.
Precisely.
I'm kind
Winter
of
is coming for everyone else.
For everyone else.
Winter's not even breathing hard.
Wow.
Give it
Wow.
time.
Yeah.
Wow. Nice one, Count Morbid. Okay. So we do have to do our drawing for last week. So it is for the piece of art from the Garden Curio. And so I want to do this before we jump into meeting you. Oh my gosh. For really what? No. Why? Okay. Let's see. Here we go. This is the Wheel of Win. Here you guys all are. I got everybody that put in the comments, plus all of our Patreon patrons. Bam! We're having a green wheel today because now I've learned that I can change the colors of the wheel, so that is amazing. And
Spin.
I know, I hope I'm sharing the right tab. Congratulations! You are the winner of the piece of original art from the Garden.
Wow, that was loud.
Aw.
Hooray!
Right? Round of applause. So let's see here. And with that said, oops.
What'd you do? And Fairy Princess Lolly is frozen again. Everybody cheer. Yay! Nice job, Frost the Fairy. Very well done.
Look.
I don't know.
Oh,
What?
did you unfreeze thing?
I'm back. Yes.
Yay!
Did I go somewhere?
Yes.
I did. Where did I go?
You
For
froze
short
up.
vacation.
I went on vacation. So
She's
I
up in the
guess
Hamptons.
I had to think about where that was from, but now I know. Okay. Frost the Fairy, please, if you will, introduce yourself to our viewers and tell us who you are and where you are from.
Right. Hi, I am called Frost, a fairy, omen of winter, herald of all things cold, make up titles as I go.
Holder of many titles
Pretty much, and the
and
list just
originator
goes on.
of many more.
I used to make up all my titles too. Then they gave me one, and then I got another one, and I was very confused.
And
So,
then suddenly it was all formal and there was a bunch of rules and he didn't know what to do.
like, they made me drink tea with my pinky out. I don't like it.
It's truly all fun and games until someone gives you responsibility. Then it's like, well, I don't know what to do with this.
Well, you know,
I can answer that. Abuse it.
shrug it.
Abuse it or ignore it. Those
Yeah,
are
like I
two
said,
options.
shrug it.
Abuse the power, completely ignore responsibility.
Abuse the power and completely. Wow. Sounds like you're just ready to join that top 1%. Now, this is your kingdom, right?
Yes. I'm located in the Bluegrass area, southwest. That's southwest corner.
Down here.
I used to play basketball down there.
Does it even get cold there?
Yes, it
I'm
does.
working on it. It's a work in
gets-
progress.
It gets frosty a bit. No pun intended. Sorry.
Wow.
You're getting
I
a
hear
cold
you guys
response
have.
there.
Gunther,
You guys.
not cool.
Oh. You guys, you're killing me. No, you guys have fireflies. You have lightning bugs, right?
Lightning bugs
we
are.
do. Little miniature lanterns.
You know what else they have there that I wish we had here?
No, what?
Bloody thunderstorms.
We have thunderstorms here.
No, we don't have thunderstorms.
I can pass that along if you would like.
I
Can
love
put
me some
try to put it
thunderstorms.
that way.
So, tell us a little bit about where you're from. Who is your queen or king, if you have one?
I am under the Queen. Let's see. I would be under Queen Mabe. I am. I kind of drift between the courts and whatnot as a neutral party, a messenger of sorts, but primarily my allegiance is towards Queen Mabe.
And as somebody who drifts between parties and as a messenger, a neutral party, if you will, you
Cool.
must hear a great many pieces of gossip and news.
Oh, I do indeed. In fact, there is a small village, the name of Canterbury. Many Fae, we all join. Yes.
It's not that Canterbury. We have.
Is it
we
our
have.
Canterbury?
There's a
There's
couple
so many
different ones.
Canterburys.
It's a common name.
It
It's
truly
pretty
is.
common.
It's the John Smith of towns.
It's the John Smith of Down.
It is.
You know.
All right,
Falsely
so
wrong.
this is Canterbury in the Rolling Hills.
Yes, indeed. And they have a yearly festival in the full-time Harvest Festival, in which many of my fairy friends come together and experience the frivolity that these mortals partaken. They have a Lord Mayor there.
A Lord Mayor in
Yes,
Canterbury.
he's quite entertaining. He goes on about taxes and permits, and like the intelligent creatures we are, like the dutiful participants that we are, we decided we would do the same.
Well,
So
I understand that
That sounds painful.
humans love things at least in triplicate, and the more iplicates you give them, the more excited they get. So that's why they do this all the time, right?
yes, precisely. They just want more of everything up until it's too much. They were particularly interested in taxes. Now, we weren't quite sure what they meant by that, so we would come by. I gave the Lord Mayor a snowflake, someone gave him a leaf, and
Taxes is what you put papers up on a corkboard with, right?
Taxes.
Those are thumb taxes.
The
Thumb
human
taxes.
version of tithing.
No, thumb
It's an-
taxes is what he's talking about, not taxes.
it's
Some
an easy
taxes.
thing to get confused.
Very close. Very close.
Indeed.
Well, I mean, I would be happy to send your Lord Mayor some taxes if that's what he really feels that he needs.
You know, I think he would very much appreciate it. It did reach a point in which we got so involved that we decided that we were also going to run for Lord Mayor. So
All of the Fae were going to run for Lord Mayor. Where were you going to run to? Like around the world? You were just going to run
around a
to
few
and fro,
trees.
hither and yon, you know.
By the
You
way,
can't
I
get me to,
maintain a
you
small
cannot get me
tax
to run
shelter.
from anything. Yeah. Monsters behind me. I'm going down, friend.
I maintain a tax shelter deep in fairyland. A little exotic piece of fairyland that I keep all the dross, etc., according to tithing laws.
Yes, and he has a tiny little house there, and that's where he keeps all of his tax.
He's talking about my pocket again. That's what he's trying to say.
Your pocket dimension, yeah.
Yeah.
So there you were, running for Lord Mayor.
Yes, there were several of us. Let's see, myself, one of our friends named Xenia, another Lotus. We also got a whole adventuring party that decided to
Zinnia the fairy
collectively.
who's friends with Twig the fairy?
No, a different Xenia,
A
actually.
different Zinnia.
Yes, several Xenias.
Zinnia's
But,
all around.
Truly, which lovely person, so it does make sense. We also had an adventuring party who decided to run as a collective.
I'm listening. I mean, what happened? Did you guys win your race for mayor?
You know,
Lord
I believe we had the people's vote, of course, but then the Lord Mayor mentioned something about having to be a citizen or a member of the court or something. So we let him think that he's still in charge.
I see.
Oh, we do that with Lolly all the time.
I mean, laws of statistics says that as many people as you had running, he should have lost.
I mean, how vague of him, though. You must be a member of the court. Ah, that's fantastic. I am a member of the court.
I am also a member of the court.
See? Look at all of us courtly members.
Count Mulvey over there, member of the court.
What happens when you're not specific enough, Lord Mayor?
Truly is, though I do believe he mentioned something about being a human court, but I feel like he was grasping at straws at that point. Or
There were
twigs.
straws too?
I think he's just being speciesist, and I'm not okay with that.
That's right. He needs to
By
get
the
up
way,
with the times.
Because I don't understand distance and how large the east coast of the kingdom is, are you anywhere near Ick the Troll, which apparently is something I ask all guest fairies from the East Coast now?
He's so excited to meet Ick the Troll. I guess I might just have to reach out to Ick and see if I can get him here on the show.
You know, unfortunately, I am not familiar with them.
Trust me, you'd be able to smell him coming.
Ick the Troll, I think, is from the more closer to the realm where the LARP fairies are.
Further south.
What? In the
I thought he was more southern.
Georgia?
That's what I said. Further south.
I guess that makes him in the Kingdom of Willows, or
That's
in
the
the
area of the
Kingdom
House
of
Lou.
White Sands, down where the House Lou is from.
That's what I said.
So,
Question for Frost.
yes.
Answer for count?
Do you have a summer look? Oh, actually, what do your badges say?
Do you
You're-
melt in the summer? Do they say what
I-
happens at Ren Fair stays at Ren Fair?
No,
No, gets on
this one, this says Frost for Lord Omen, because we did get campaign badges. As one should. This says they, them. And then
They,
this
them.
one, Dabba Dee Dabba Die.
Dabby dabby dee dabby dabby dee. I'm blue dabba dee ba dee dabby dabby dee dab. That's
Precisely.
Oh, I thought it was a Beatles lyric at first, but
oh no, that's Obra dee Obra da. Life goes on.
that is the one I was thinking of. Yes.
Life goes on. See that? Yes, because that's my superhero power. I'm memorizing stuff. So if I just happen to have it in the repertoire of my
Oh.
brain band,
Who's your friend next to you?
This
Yes.
is Jack.
hello, Jack.
Hello.
What is Jack?
He is a pseudo dragon of sorts, I believe. He's a bit catatonic right now. I think it's a bit too cold for him.
A bit too cold. A bit
He's a
too
cat
cold. for-
tonic? What's a cat tonic? Do cats drink the tonic?
We could say that. We could also say the tonic's made of cats.
I love your eyes. I think they're so beautiful.
Thank you. Plucked them myself.
Oh dear. Sad news for somebody.
No.
They weren't using them. It was fine.
I don't know if that makes it better
I
or
mean, I'm
worse.
just going to say.
I weren't doing anything useful with them.
Did you give an eye for an eye?
Yes, it was a trade.
Fairy Princess Lolly, I'm just going to ask this. You've seen what my ravens do with eyeballs, yeah?
I'm sure the eyes see much more interesting things now.
Apparently, the eyes have it.
Yep, there it is. It just came on the screen. It has one thing to say. You ready? Oh, mama.
It says,
Banana?
one-eyed, one-horn, flying
That
purple
sounds
feet.
banana.
leader.
What the heck
Banana.
is that? Is it a bun? It's a Cyclops bun.
It is. Isn't it cute?
Oh my goody
I'd
gumdrops.
just like to point out at one point we had 20 viewers.
And then we started talking
Whoa.
about eyeballs, and everybody was like, I'm out. It's too much.
I would like to say this, though. I noticed, I mean, these Canterbury towns, they always have festivals. That tells me one thing. If you're from Canterbury, you know how to party.
Maybe it's
Just saying.
all the same. Maybe it's all the same core town, and Canterbury is actually the real name of the town in Something Wicked This Way Comes. It's Canterbury. Canterbury
What? No.
comes.
Mm.
It appears.
What if,
Things happen. Then it goes on to the next area, and Canterbury appears there.
You take Rad.
Or-
Son of a.
You just
Ray
screw it
Bradbury.
up, walk away, let it go. What if all these places we go to has a port key that takes us to Canterbury? We just don't know what it is.
Look at that. Fans everywhere. I just want to say, you guys, you can find Frost there in the link in the low bar and the other side
Right here.
thing.
Below, not below her, below me. Right here.
So do you know
Or above
Professor
me, or below
Freeman,
me.
Frost?
No, that's another name I'm unfamiliar with.
Do you know Ebenezer Grumpy Pants?
I
The
do
Bogle?
not.
Do you
No?
know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man.
Oh, yes, I know the Muffin Man.
That lives on
he
Drury
lives-
Lane.
Yes.
We're keeping this one.
You'll have to forgive me. I am a bit of an airhead, so other
Yeah,
names
it's
I'm
fine.
a
It's
bit
fine.
lost
I
on.
am too, but I'm also related to Jotun. And if you don't know what they are, well, you should. You kind of got the complexion. Just saying.
Believe me,
Well-
I know.
Hot air rises and cold air tends to like go down.
Well, your room must be hot,
Cool.
Cat Morbid.
I'm hot.
And Flora's like, and I'm bored.
I'm not bored. I'm just listening.
Oh, those are the first
You are the
words.
best listener ever.
Those are the best.
So-
Those are the first words she said, except for "Where's my fan art?"
I told you, she's only here for one thing. Where's my stuff?
She's here for the chickens
Bonnie
and the
stuff.
fan art.
So,
Flora, I'm going to tell you
And
this.
unopened boxes.
I want to tell you this, Flora. Guess what? Your presents have been bought for you, and I'm not going to tell you when you're going to get them.
Are you going to send them early and make me wait to open them?
You'll find out, won't you?
so
I am now. There was ever anything that-
Stay there and
Not
Flora
only
leave.
am I going to be on time, I'm going to be early on time. And if I feel like I'm not going to make it, I'll have Ion do it. Because if there's ever anybody that can make us all be on time, it is Ion.
Hey, Gunther has to help Ion. to
Is
get
that
you
why
on
he's in
time
charge
now.
of the timer?
yeah.
Frost, could I get a better look at your wings?
Oh, yes, of course.
What
Let's
is
see.
going on back there? There's
Do
a situation. Oh,
There we go.
look at him.
Those are good.
Oh, and is that a hood? Hoods are good.
Oh, yes.
Sorry,
That's
I'm trying to
that's
admire
that's
your
to keep the
overall
snow off your
ensemble.
noggin.
Actually,
like
your
it.
whole
Very nice.
The whole
it.
outfit.
Very
is
pretty.
Beautiful.
See,
Yes.
the thing is that you can't really see the whole outfit normally if you're just like doing this. You got
yes.
the crossed arms in front of the camera, but if you like
Yes.
figure out,
You're very.
I
you're
got
very
stuff
pretty.
on.
I am pretty.
people like look at the stuff. Very nice, very nice.
I was wondering just how many people think that they're a Lord Mayor now.
Well, they would be.
So-
I wouldn't tell them I'm not. Can't prove anything.
I'm just saying that conversation is so 10 minutes ago.
So I
Didn't
like
seem
to
like that
say that being is doing. And if you go around just simply telling people what to do in the name of Lord Mayor and they do it, well, I mean, what's the difference between that and being the Lord Mayor and them doing it, right?
Fraud. The
In-
difference
in
is
the-
fraud.
In the famous words of Dr. Frankenfurter, be it, don't dream it.
Very
See?
true. And it's only a problem if anyone questions it. So,
No, it's only a problem if anybody stops believing it.
It's
See, they
only
can
a crime
question
if
it.
you get caught.
Precisely.
That's- no
In the
witness, no
name-
crime, right?
Just saying, in the famous words of the hyenas, No king, la 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 la.
So I'm just looking at your outfit, and Count Morbid was asking about it in your wings, and then suddenly in my head, I had this idea that wouldn't it be amazing if we tried to do a Guinness Book of World Records picture of all the fairies, like the biggest single fairy picture in the world?
I stopped listening at the words Guinness, and I was in.
Well,
Yeah.
you like beer, so
No.
yeah.
No, I
So-
don't like
so,
beer, but I do
Frost,
like
is
Guinness.
Is this your busy season or entering your busy season?
Actually, I'm starting to enter the less busy season since I'm omen of winter. I work with the prelude, and now everything's
Global warming gives you a lot more free time then.
Are you-
unfortunately.
As an omen, does that mean you're just
Oh.
you're kind of like you're saying it's like a herald a bit. It's coming. You see, I'm here. That means
A
the band's behind
sign
you.
of
You best
winter.
run. Is that how that goes?
Precisely.
Okay.
In fact,
I want to understand that.
They're the warm up act, so to speak.
indeed. In fact, all of these songs going on right now about the weather being frightful are quite confusing, as I did warn them several times.
To put on their jackets.
It's
Yes.
summer FAE propaganda.
Whoa. That's
I'm just
your
saying.
fancy way of
I'm just
saying
saying. You all
and
are
I
talking
think
like
that
this,
you
but
need to
floor is actually cold.
simmer down there. That's his fancy his roundabout way of saying it's Sealy propaganda. And I don't know.
I hate to tell you, that's not a
I
conspiracy
don't know
theory. We're
about,
pretty blunt about it, man. As a guy that's part of the Sealy court that's currently on Sealy, we're pretty blunt about it, man.
I'm just I'm still stuck on this idea of doing like the Guinness Book of World Records fairy
No.
photo. Why?
It sounds
We're
like
a bit-
work.
Not for you. So what are you worried about?
We
No,
tend
no,
to
it
be a
still
bit
sounds like work.
flighty.
What was
Tell
that?
me about what?
We tend to be a bit flighty.
Yeah,
It's
it's
'cause
like
the
hurting
wings.
cats.
The wings,
It's like
the
hurting
wings
cats.
make you flighty. You go wiggle,
Well,
wiggle, 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 yeah, and then you fly. See? You got it.
Pretty much.
That's why I don't have wings. I just have a club. Because I go clubbing.
Kingdom of Burning Sun, firmly held by the Summer Fae, I am told.
But their
Can
electrical grid is not.
So, Fairy Queen Maeve is the fairy queen over the area you are. Did you just? So this Canterbury, where is this Canterbury again? Roughly, approximately on a human map.
On a human map, it would be in the Kansas City area.
Kansas City.
I have been there too, yeah. Yeah, I've been there.
I lived there for a while.
I've not. Maybe once I've been there.
I didn't
In the
get
turn
there.
of the century.
Isn't that the one that's like on the border? It's in Missouri
Listen,
and also
there's
in
two Kansas
Kansas.
cities. There's one in Missouri
Yes.
and one in Kansas. And one is where the Kansas City Chiefs play, which I stay away from.
And
No
the other
sports
one
ball.
is where Canterbury
Raiders
is.
fan.
No
I die
sports
there.
ball. No sports ball.
Oh, you know what? Sports ball is a thing. Get over it.
I met
Nope.
the Silver Ninja at Leavenworth, which is just north of Kansas City.
Yes,
What?
we've been
No,
there.
it's east of here.
What are you talking about?
Leavenworth is east of here.
There's
There is
several
Leavenworth
names.
here, but not Fort Leavenworth. You numpty.
Fort Leavenworth.
Leavenworth.
I think you'll find that lots of
An
town
army.
names exist in lots of places.
And if
Like
there's a
Springfield.
fort named Leavenworth, it's probably because people are in shackles there.
Yes, and there
Truly.
that's like the army and
For those
stuff.
of us who live near Portland, Maine, it's really confusing.
I
You have the
mean,
John Smith of towns. You have the George of towns. So many.
The,
I just don't understand why.
No,
I mean,
it's
there
funny.
are so many
I've
words
been
to
to- I've
choose
been to
from
two
in order to
different-
make a town name.
I've been to
And
two
then-
different Las Vegases spelled differently, but I've only been to one in Indianapolis.
one,
there
when
are
they,
2 Albuquerques.
when they named the towns, back when they named the towns, they couldn't exactly do a Google search to see if it had been taken.
You know what? I got something that I bet very few people have on this show.
Courage, convictions,
I mean, there's that too. But
hygiene.
I've been to Santa Claus, Indiana.
I've been to Truth or Consequences, New Mexico.
Oh,
I've been there
same.
Ooh.
I've been there too.
I've also been to North Pole, Alaska.
I think I've
That
been
I
to
have not
Boyne,
been to.
Oregon.
I didn't even know that these were real places.
Yeah, Santa Claus, Indiana exists.
I'm not
There's
entirely
actually a theme
convinced.
park there called Holiday Land.
I want to go to Holiday Land. That sounds
I'm
amazing.
sure you do.
I did get to pet reindeer.
Are you going to be at Zoo Lights with us, Count Morbid?
Oh, I thought you were asking Frost.
Frost, are you going to be at Zoo Light with us
Frost,
in
while
Portland
you are
next
invited
weekend?
to join us in the
Book
City
your
of Roses for
ferry
the Portland Zoo Lights, I think it might be a little far away for
May have
you.
to-
Why don't
Just
you
a
get on a
bit.
dragon and come see us?
Yeah, just fly the Silver Dragon. We can get you at the Dragon Port. It'll all
It's
be
a
good.
trap. It's a trap.
No, it's not a
Okay.
carp. Walk away.
It's a trap.
Quit allowing Count Morbid the opportunity to not answer my question.
It's a big cardboard box that says "not a trap" on it.
Yes,
so,
he
Cam,
does.
Morbid,
Oh,
you can take a
it's
picture
that
with
one?
us
Him
at,
in the
at
zoo.
the Zoo Lights then now.
Oh, I thought it was the one with the honey underneath it and whatnot.
Winnie the Pooh?
No.
That's the honey pot or honey trap.
Gotcha.
Whoa.
Well,
So,
So you say that, Forrest
Oh.
O'Scanley goes, I know
are you
something
going to
about
go,
that.
Count Morbid? Are you going to go? No pressure.
Clearly,
Pressure
no pressure.
is pushing down on me, it's pushing down on you. What? No?
It amazes me that you think asking me on air is a good idea.
So, Frost, do you have any other happenings from your lands?
Yes, indeed. More news and gossip. Tell us. Tell us all of the
Let's
things.
see. More news and gossip. Well,
Do you have anything upcoming?
actually, the Canterbury in which I'm located is currently doing a similar thing to the zoo thing I believe you're talking about. It's called Nights of Lights,
Oh,
which,
that sounds nice.
yes,
This-
the festival itself is covered in lights, and
Is it spelled with a K?
yes, it is.
Do
you know
they
the Baldy
put Christmas
Buccaneers?
lights all over their armor and then ride horses into battle like with what do you call a horse's dressing? It's got a
Are you talking about the heraldry or are you talking about the actual armor?
Like the tabard of a horse, or
It's heraldry.
yeah.
It's heraldry.
Well, but
That's what it's called.
horse gear has a name. It's
Barding?
Barding, yes.
tack.
Tack's the leather. Tack is the leather in the saddle. It's
No.
not the actual. It's not the actual.
But
dress.
the
Put Christmas
barding
lights
is
on the
the
tack?
armor.
Horses
do
can wear
The
leather.
they joust
tack-
with lights all over their jousting poles?
Horses
The
can
tack
wear
is the
leather if
equipment,
that's what
the
they're
barding
into.
is the actual heraldry that sits on the horse.
I truly wish we did have a joust during this. However, I believe since it's at night, the immortals don't have vision suited toward that. We don't have a joust itself.
What about a snowball fight?
I'm sure
That could
if
be
it
fun.
does snow, which
We
I'm
should have that
working
Fairy
on,
Princess.
we
or
will
Fairy
have
Blossom
one.
Festival, Fairy Princess Lolly.
I've also seen improvised snowballs either made out of tissue paper or little round things, little round, basically fuzzy plushy snowballs that you can get.
You can buy
These
fuzzy
are
plushy
perfectly good
snowballs
reasons
in the
to use
land
a
of Amazon.
trebuchet.
You could also just make a large lump of ice and just say it's a very compact
I
snowball.
was going to say, or you could just throw ice cubes at everybody and watch them all get knocked out.
I bet you the LARP fairies could crochet.
F bombs. They can
a
crochet
tray
F
of ice
bombs.
cubes down the back of somebody's armor.
I'm
Oh,
just
yes.
saying it'd be so fun to have a snowball fight with plushy snowballs that don't hurt anything. That would be hilarious and
I
fun.
would just,
Where's the fun in that?
I would just, bribe them to replace them with F bombs.
If you don't think plushies hurt, you were clearly not part of the great stuffed animal uprising of 06.
There was an uprising in 06 of stuffed animals.
I don't
Yes,
like
there
stuffed
was.
animals.
That's terrible. Were they Beanie Babies? Because I thought that happened in the 90s.
Let us do it.
So do
Which
you know
I feel
the
like is particularly funny since one of the games that the knights often do in a jousting competition is they toss the head of lettuce up and then they chop it in half with their sword as they ride by.
yeah? I've seen
So
it happen.
just say,
I-
let us have the snowball fight. Right.
When I used to just
Did they see
recently
what
with
remains
Tay and
after
all
that?
So
What remains after that?
Sounds like the
Uh,
Titanic. Sounds like the Titanic hitting an iceberg. Ion.
Frost, the fairy. Do you know what the body Buccaneers?
You're killing me here.
I don't.
They come down to your fair. They go from Nebraska to the Iowas to the down to the Kansas Cities. To all over the
Airhead.
place. There's some cool pirates. I'm just saying. I know one.
Could
He's a
you
friend.
repeat that name?
The Body Buccaneers. BAWDY
WDY
Buccaneers.
body.
I hate to tell you, but horny pirates are everywhere. It's not a unique thing.
But this
That's
is
not-
a
that's
particular
not necessarily
group of them
wrong.
that have banded together to
He
do
didn't
a
say they were
specific
unicorns.
thing. Other than
I'm
Pillage
a
and
not horny
Plunder.
pirate. I'm a pirate who isn't.
I think Body
You're
Buccaneers
seriously
must be
asking
a
the guy
union.
with horns to find
So,
you something
Union
not
Local
horny. I'm just
474.
saying.
Everybody talk at once.
Okay.
All right,
Okay, if
let's
you
do
really
this.
want us to.
What did Ion say?
I don't
I was
know.
saying the Body Buccaneers is a union. It's a local post 474 over there.
Gotcha.
I don't
I
get that
know-
joke.
They I think their home fair is Sleepy Hollow.
Sleepy
Yeah,
Hollow
I
is in the
know.
Kingdom of Apples. That's way north.
You don't know what I'm talking about.
I know
Where
there
is
was at
Sleepy Hollow,
least.
Ion? Where is Sleepy Hollow?
New York.
See?
I'm not talking
Again,
about that one.
there's
There's more than one
probably
Sleepy
more than
Hollow,
one.
like there's more than one Canterbury.
More than one.
More
More than
one.
one. More than one.
Well,
more
so that
than
means
one.
that I'm right.
You're
it
always
means
right.
I'm like, yes,
Yeah,
I'm
you're
like
correct.
Schrodinger's
Very
answer over here. I'm
Businesswally,
both
you are
right
correct.
and wrong simultaneously.
That
That's
sounds
a
like a paradox I don't want to mess
paradoxical.
with.
Fairy. Just saying.
Lolly has Schrodinger's common sense.
That might be strangely accurate.
It's neither here. It's only there when you're not looking at it. When you go to look at it, she's confused.
I've never met
She
Pavlov.
confused. Everybody drink.
I've never met Pavlov, but the name rings a bell.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Was it actually Pavlov that did that, or was it B.F. Skinner?
Pavlov.
Pavlov. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Pavlov because everybody
I
else
don't
said
know.
it was.
Skinner
So,
was a bigger behavioralist than Pavlov was.
Yeah, Skinner built this box where he trained pigeons rather, to do weird behaviors called superstitions, where they would do all sorts of weird dances to get food.
That sounds like me at the buffet.
You just described TikTok. You just described TikTok.
That's actually so accurate. It's ridiculous.
Do dances to get food. That's TikTok.
Yep. I'm actually with him. Yeah, it's fair.
Do not see a lie.
Like,
I feel like Stormy should be here to not defend herself but start dancing.
I want that now. I want that to be a thing for real.
We should make that a T-shirt and sell it.
Strange dances for food things. What? So I feel like you were going to tell us something, Frost. So you were saying that there is the Knights of Lights, and
Yes.
that is taking place at Canterbury.
Yes, it's taking place at Canterbury Thursday
Kansas
through Sunday. Yes, in Kansas City. Pretty much every week up until New Year's, I believe.
Oh, that sounds amazing. Thursday through Sunday, every week up until New Year's. Is there anything else that you can think of that's, man, you're going to have to go to one of these Nights of Lights and then bring us the scoop.
Pictures and videos. And
I already have some.
What time is Nights of Lights?
It
Probably when
is
it's dark.
5. So 3 for you up until about 10 or 11. So 8 or 9 for you.
So
Yes, we should have asked at the beginning if you had any pictures of this.
no, what we should do is get you
Go to
come
Kansas
back
City?
on the show live from the Nights of Lights.
Do you get much signal out there for your magic mirror?
It's difficult, but I can make it work for a short appearance, I believe.
Use that fairy glamour magic. Get that magic mirror working. Luke. That's right. Ooh, I like this idea. What do you think of this idea, Frost?
Oh, I think the humans would be quite entertained by that. I think it could very easily happen.
Well, so do you think that we would get to meet the now deposed Lord Mayor? The former incumbent?
Who currently believes he's still a Lord Mayor?
I don't believe he's currently planning on it, but I might have to see if I can...
an ex-Lord Mayor.
Might have to see if I can glamour something up.
The artist formerly known as Lord Mayor.
Oh, wow. I like it.
I have so many ideas for
shenanigans. I'm just saying, bring the rest of the Fae and just make sure you call him out the whole time.
I would have to also inquire. I believe most are, well, taking shelter for the cold. Sorry. Not really sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Not sorry.
Not really.
By the way, having Frost here has been very cool.
So perhaps you could inquire and then circle back with Miss Flora down there.
Absolutely.
That would be awesome. So we have, today is the 8th. That means we have the 15th.
Are you also saying it would be cool?
What?
I think it would be fairly chill.
It's Thursday, you said, right?
Thursday through Sundays.
Thursday through Sunday.
You said to have Frost contact Flora, but I'm kind of worried about Frost and plants.
Look.
What are they doing for Friday the 31st?
That will be the New Year's event, I believe. Yes, so that will be actually 5 till 1 a.m.
People might be drinking at that.
What are you drinking right now, Count Morbid?
Right.
People might be drinking today. Yeah, all right.
I rest my case. Your Honor, the prosecution rests.
How else would I get through this show?
It's a glass of salt.
Can the prosecution take a nap?
With at least 2 of them. So, well, I think with that, Frost, we will probably let you go this evening. This actually sounds like a good thing that perhaps we can set ourselves up for here in the near future. Normally, of course, Fae News is on Wednesday, so maybe we should think about doing something. You could perhaps tune in to our New Year's Eve. We did a countdown last year for New Year's Eve, and it would be fun if you tuned in for a countdown live from Canterbury.
Yes, I can certainly talk about or converse with the mortals and see if that's doable, but that sounds lovely.
That would be amazing. I don't know, you guys out there in the audience, I hope you think that sounds like a good idea, because I think it sounds fun. So, well, is there anything you would like to say to everybody before we let you go then tonight?
Stuff and things. I did not prepare for this test.
It's been very nice to meet you.
Wow.
You couldn't help it.
A very chill person from the looks of it as well.
Cold as the grave. Cold as the grave.
These are horrible puns.
What do you mean?
Like a
You
hoarfrost.
mispronounced wonderful.
What? I mispronounced wonderful. Is that what you just said?
Yes, it was.
I like that. I might have to use that in the future.
Well, it's like they say, all is Fahrenheit in Love and War.
All is Fahrenheit in Love and War. I thought you said fair and hide. And I thought, I don't understand that.
No, fair and high is later for me.
Okay. With that said, then, good evening, Frost, and I hope that we will be in contact again soon, and perhaps have you back here, and we'll get to see your amazing light up land.
Oh, indeed. I will be in contact shortly.
Thank you so much
Poor
for joining us
unfortunate
tonight.
soul.
Thank you for having me.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
So did she have to go build a snowman?
It doesn't have to be a snowman, Dana.
Okay, does
Do
she have
you
to go
want to
build a
kill
snow
the
fairy?
batsman?
Snow dragon? Snow fairy?
I
Snow
don't
gnome?
I think you should let it go. It's all fine.
All right.
This show is killing me tonight. Wow.
You know, I think I've been enjoying the show for the first time in forever.
How much have you had to
Dang,
drink?
you are so mean. Why are you such a grumpy pants all the time?
Why you always got to make fun of him when he's trying to tell you he's enjoying this show? You're just going to make him grumpy. Knock it off.
I'm hurt.
Take a win.
What are you talking about? I don't want Count Morbid to enjoy anything. It is my life's goal and mission to make sure that he does nothing but suffer.
I'm pretty much convinced that is your goal for
Everything is
all of us.
droll and terrible.
I would like to assure you that you already do that by your sheer presence.
You mean I can make it worse
No,
than just my sheer
no,
presence?
I'm saying it doesn't get worse than just having you there.
I mean, yes, you
I
can make it
don't
worse by
know.
just your sheer presence, but that's how you end up in a body bag, so I wouldn't cross that line.
I don't believe you. I think you're saying that now because you've realized that if my sheer presence is the baseline for things being almost as bad as they can be, but they can get a little bit worse.
No, that's not why I'm
what
saying it. I'm
saying is
that
once
because
you're
I have a
already in
club and
hell,
you
it's
give me
hard to
urge.
dig deeper. Once you're already in hell, you can't really dig lower, is what I'm saying.
You know, I think you're wrong. It's kind of like what Albert Einstein said, right?
E
Genius
equals
has
MC
its
squared.
limits, but stupidity knows no bounds.
I think your face is wrong.
I think your mom's face is wrong.
Do we have news articles?
We
I don't
do.
know.
We do. In
I know
fact,
I
we
sent
do.
them in.
I need to have a
And
magic
just
word
to be
though for this
fair,
one. Oh,
You know,
to be fair.
maybe if Flora ever submitted an article once in a while, we'd have some articles.
Flora has submitted,
I submitted the
more
best
articles than
articles.
almost anybody in the past couple months. Just saying.
Flora is about to stab your eye out, Count Morbid.
Like the only one that submitted more articles than Flora is me. Also, the only one that gets rejected more than Flora is me. So,
You know what? I even had a Christmas gift for you from Flora, but maybe now I won't give it to you.
who, Cal Morbid?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't
So-
care.
Okay, you guys. This week, because we were gonna have a vendor, but then that didn't happen. So that means that because I don't want to leave you guys with no giveaway, that I am doing a grab bag box of cool items, and I'm not going to show you all the items that are going to be in the box, but I will show you some of them. So one of them is this bottle of this is
Gin and tonic.
It's Magic
No.
Crystal Love Potion that I made when we were filming on Sunday. So part of the thing that they wanted to film was me making a crystal potion, and so I made a love potion, and this is some of that love potion right from the set. And another item. Oh no! I
No,
didn't
we're
mean
still
to do that.
here. I
What?
just made you big.
No. What happened? There. That's better.
Go back to
So-
Ion.
Yes. Another item is this dragon eye. Let me see. Let me take it out. It's a giant dragon eye, actually.
Why are you giving out dragon eyes? You're hurting my friends.
Maybe
They
it's
clearly
not.
weren't using it.
Yep. How do you know I
Clearly.
didn't? How do you know it wasn't a fair trade? Whoosh. There. It's pretty cool looking. It's all hand painted and such. So, dragon eye, magic potion, and another item also is this handmade, sculpted, and then cast mermaid tail. So, these three items, plus the other things that are in there,
We're
You
gonna
guys-
call this the
Are
grab
they,
bag.
are they getting
the grab
any
bag
previously
of-
opened mermaid poop?
you know, I may just include the leftover mermaid poop. That
Just-
way if you feel a little masochistic, you can try it too. So
I'm just saying this grab bag should be called the grab bag of cryptid parts.
What? The grab bag of cryptid parts.
Or,
I'm just saying
mythical
that
creature
I
parts,
need
man.
a
You got
magic word.
mermaid tails, you got dragon eyes.
Dragon eyes, mermaid. It is kind of like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cryptid part,
yeah.
the cryptid parts box.
So should the magic word for this be related to Frost the Fairy or to a grab box of random assembly things?
Mythical memorabilia.
Build your own mermaid kit.
Builds your own mythical creature.
Spare parts.
Spare parts.
Sorry, your spare parts, bud.
Let's see. I'm not using dragon sphincter. I'm Frosty Poo.
Frosty Poo.
Frosty Poo. How are you? You don't taste like other Frosties do.
I don't like it.
Snowball.
No.
What's wrong with Snowball?
If I have to explain to you, you're too young.
For Snowball?
Famous Dana knows what I'm talking about.
I've seen the Clerks movie. I'm familiar with Kevin Smith's Avoir. I know what snowballing is.
There you go.
I guess I'm too young for this.
That's why I told you. You're too young.
Let's see. What was it? There was one that one of you guys said, and now I can't remember what it was.
I thought spare parts was decent.
Spare parts. That's it. I like spare parts. I'm just
I like
saying.
big butts, and I cannot lie.
You other girls can't deny when a girl walks in with a BB waist and that round thing in your face. Sorry.
You get feelings, nothing more than feelings.
I don't even know what's going on right now, but I feel like I have to continue this weird song trend of like, I can't fight this feeling any longer, yet I'm still afraid to let it flow.
No.
And then what? Well, she started with, you get, and then you said feelings, and then I went with feelings.
You're not expecting me to come up with something next, right? Because that's awkward.
Only for you if you sit there quietly, man.
It never occurred to me I could put in the rainbow poop backwards in the unicorn.
And down in the bottom corner of the show, everybody, we have Count Morbid clearly
there's skills
with unicorn poop.
Definitely skills.
I believe that's a unicorn hernia.
Actually, I think it's a unicorn candy.
It's a unicorn
You're gonna
prolapse.
get a what in the butt.
Don't you get it, unicorn candy?
What was the
Candy
magic
corn.
word again? Did we pick it? News articles?
There you go.
Spare parts.
Try submitting some, Flora.
It is literally
Mine
a
are the best.
unicorn.
I don't even know what's happening right now. Let's see. Okay, you guys go back to Count Morbid entertaining you for a second. I'm going to look at news articles. I don't even know. What?
Behold my stuffed animal.
Behold the spider with polka dot legs and a weird head.
It's a
I'm
teddy
going-
Oh,
bear.
wait. It's a bear
Oh, spare
Cthulhu.
parts, by the way. That's our magic word, spare parts. I should put that in the ticker somewhere.
Bear Cthulhu.
What? You're really just
Bear
kind of spare parts, aren't you, bud?
Because we also have spider bear.
Spider
Does
bear.
anything
Spider
a
bear.
spider can?
Spider bear gets thrown without a care.
Skeleton
That's
bear.
whatever spider birds
Skeleton.
do.
He looks like Padman.
Let's see.
Yeah, he's from deepest, darkest Peru sub-basement. For some reason, the Black Raven doesn't show up well in my room.
Oh, I thought it was a bat.
I have half a nut cracker for when you only need to crack one of your nuts.
Let's see.
Today, I repay my debt.
Is Puss in Boots.
Puss
I
in
feel
Boots.
like every episode should have like a 15-minute segment called Count Morbid Show and Tell.
Did I wear underwear
Just so he
today?
can get us all out of them.
I
Let's
think
play the exciting
Ion,
game of Did I wear underwear today?
No, I think that Ion should tell everybody what we've been talking about for our Yuletide dinner.
Oh, well, we found this recipe for rabbit and cider. So it's a cider sauce.
To be honest, we didn't find it. You did, because she can't cook, and I don't want to.
I thought you said insider.
No, that's a whole skit.
Cider
I'll show you it later, Cat Moment. We can't show it on the show.
So it's an apple bunny.
Yeah, it's a It keeps going. Yeah.
I'm super glad you did this without Stormy here.
Oh.
I mean, there are specific rabbits that are,
Meat rabbits.
for certain things, and then there
Haydn's a
are
dwarf.
rabbits that are for pets.
Haydn is a dwarf rabbit. He would not be good for recipes.
I'd believe
Yes,
that until
he's
I
an
saw them
emotional
say
help
pigeon.
rabbit.
My chickens are for eggs and not meat.
Your
because-
chickens are not Kentucky fried. That's fair.
But in the future, I want to have some chickens that are for meat. I want to have some rabbits that are for meat. I want to have some goats that are for milk.
I want
Okay, this
people that
one's
are
cool.
for meat.
I'm
I'm gonna walk around and say moo just for fun.
I want fairy meat.
Are you getting the
I'm
troll
not gonna
leprechaun
harvest
sampler
those.
pack already?
Wasn't there a cannibalistic epidemic that happens every summer normally for the last 2 years? But there's usually a cannibalistic epidemic that happens that involves lots of people being shot and having their limbs stolen and eaten by other fairies.
I swear that it is black beans in my quesarito, not fairy meat.
I mean, you can't rock a garden salad properly without black beans.
I don't even know which
Are
one
they
I
salty
want.
black beans?
No. But they can be salty chocolate.
Okay, here we go. Are you ready?
Thank
What
you.
about assorted nuts?
Save us.
We are definitely
got it.
assorted nuts.
We're having a holiday. We're having a holiday fight here, a battle. So T-Rex gets Christmas jumper at Natural History Museum in London is article number 1, and I'm interested in this one because we're doing an ugly sweater contest on the 21st, and so I'm kind of like, yay, ugly sweater! I want to see a T-Rex with his little Christmas jumper. I hope it's ugly. Flora, you submitted, Canadians don't know how to feel about Nova Scotia's Christmas tree with a face. So if you want to hear about the Christmas tree with a face, press number 2. And if you want to hear about the T-Rex and his Christmas jumper, press number 1. Ion, start the timer.
Flora, didn't you submit that one like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What the
okay. I was just making sure.
I'm ahead of
I read these
myself on
things
Christmas articles.
Hardly.
Ion really needs like a better colored hourglass.
So that was a thing.
Yeah.
I was looking into that.
So we're
better
gonna
cooler
whose
looking
ashes are we
hourglasses,
gonna put into an
better-
hourglass?
The better, cooler looking
Our
hourglasses
enemies.
run longer than a minute and a half.
This hourglass is representative of basically my relationship with time.
It doesn't work. Yeah, that's fair.
Your hourglass doesn't have any sand in it.
So
Your hourglass is nothing more than a figure.
it will work. It will. Do it. Do it, hourglass. Go, go, go.
If it go, oh.
You know, if you keep shaking it after 20 or 30 minutes, something will happen.
I think your hourglass needs some Niagara.
Change.
Just saying.
Have you
It's going
tried?
backwards.
Have you tried being more gentle with your hourglass?
Did you try foreplay?
Whoa.
Okay, maybe 5-play. I don't know. It looks like it needs some help.
It's going.
It's going. It's going. It's gone. Time's up. Who won?
No. What? Time's up.
Yep. It
Best
looks
of
like
us
there is
to the
more.
rest of us.
Time
there's
was
more
up about
for
5 timers ago.
No, was it?
3,
Okay, let's
1,
see.
2, 3, 4. There's 4 for 2, 3 for 1.
I count 1, 2, 3, 4 for 2, and not counting Count Morbid, 1, 2, 2 for 1. Count
Yeah,
Morbid
man.
doesn't. What?
Florida's like, yeah, guess what? In your face, dude. Bye.
What did Flora say?
That's
said you
what
lost.
that's what the face was. See, I could translate flora face.
My resting.
Resting
Resting
flora
face.
face.
Resting
Aw,
flora face.
Jules, you're out there. Nice to see you. All
What's
right.
up, Chuck?
No. Here we go. Let's see. So that was a whole bunch for number 2, right?
Yes.
Correct.
That
And
was a
number
landslide
2 is
victory
Christmas
for Flora, who never submits articles.
So we don't get to
Whoa.
see the jumper that's 65 million years out of date.
You know, hey, first of all, how do you know? And second of all, this thing is weird. Okay, hold on. Let me get my little share screen going
Lolly,
on
do me
here.
a favor.
What?
Delete both those articles after you're done.
I do.
No, you don't.
I do.
No. I
Or
had
we
to go
could
through and delete them all.
Later. That would also
Here we
be
go. Okay, so when it said like a tree with a face, I thought it would have like a green man face or something.
So
I didn't realize
face,
it was...
that's my O face. I don't like it.
No, you know what that face looks like? It looks like the really creepy horror face that's in that old pinball game
Thanks.
that's called Funhouse.
So
Yes.
I just said that's my
It's
O
a-
face, and you're telling me how it's a creepy horror face?
same.
Walk away.
Yeah. So anyway,
Why are you picking on
What do
Mr.
you call those
Tannenbaum?
dolls? A ventriloquist doll. What do you call
Just-
those?
No, Lolly, look at that face. Now hear
a
this.
dummy?
Lolly, look at
A
the face.
ventriloquist dummy?
Look at the face. Look at the face. You look at the face?
I'm looking at it.
Oh.
You are fired. I'm going to kick you off this show.
I think it looks like Thomas the Tank Engine.
I'm just saying that Thomas the Tank Engine has a great O face, and Data acknowledges
Just
it.
read the damn article.
I think his name is Mr. Tannenbaum.
You made Flora angry!
Why are you so angry, Flora? Why are you so angry?
Don't do that.
She is cracking up laughing down there.
Every
Yeah.
city has its Christmas traditions that locals look forward to every year. Toronto has its towering 108-foot tree at the Eaton Centre, Calgary. At the Eaton Centre, Calgary has its annual Zoo Lights, and Dartmouth has Woody the Talking Christmas Tree.
Whoa. That tree can't say nothing. That tree
What?
looks like it's, ugh.
It is a pretty big Woody.
So while Toronto and Calgary's, there's so many things in my head right now that are colliding. Displays have gotten rave reviews. The same cannot really be said about Woody. He may be near and dear to the hearts of Nova Scotians, but Canadians in other provinces aren't sure what to make of the guy.
So in the words of Cobble, it looks drunk. That means that when you look at it, now look at the picture again. Look at the picture again. Real quick, just do it for me. Hey, Homer! There you go.
After a 15-year hiatus, Woody has finally returned to his rightful place at Dartmouth's Micmac Mall this holiday season, debuting a brand new human-like face, complete with a talking mouth, moving eyes, and a voice, reports Saltwire. Not creepy at all. Whoa.
I'm just saying that my little sister
Oh my God.
had a doll whose eyes didn't do that, but would open
No.
and close.
Okay,
And Andy wants his tree back.
listen. Wait, take a moment. Take a moment and think about what it's like going on that down escalator.
I'm a real boy.
You're coming from a higher level. You're on that escalator. You're just slowly approaching the face.
That's how you get stuck in the escalator.
Hundreds of people showed up to give a warm welcome to Woody, who was a fixture at the mall every holiday season for 20 years. Sadly, Woody began falling apart and malfunctioning. He was eventually deemed a safety hazard and thrown in the trash. Well, okay, that's a terrible, sad ending, even if he is a creepy Christmas tree. Miraculously, Woody was given a second chance at life after the mall was bought by a new owner who promised to bring back the tradition. The reunion was a sentimental one for Nova Scotians with fond holiday memories of the talking tree. To say I wept when I saw the picture today of Woody being set back up after being in retirement would be an understatement. This tree was a Nova Scotia Christmas treasure when I was a child. I mean, it
Now
can't
play
be.
the video.
Oh, gosh,
after-
I'm
Do I
gonna-
get to hear it?
The beautiful bean footage.
Referring to referring to an earlier line, after you operated for so many years, a malfunctioning Woody is pretty common.
Oh yeah.
That's why you need Niagara.
One in 5.
Yeah.
Niagara.
Can you guys hear it?
Again, look at the down escalator.
Can you
I
hear
heard
it?
noise,
Yes.
I can't hear it over them
Second,
talking.
but it stopped.
Hear the kids crying in the background.
Can you hear it?
Yes.
It's hard to hear his voice.
No, we hear it just fine. You can't hear it because you're deaf.
What?
Aw. Okay, I'm not watching anymore. I have to watch it in 10-second spurts because I don't want to run
I'm
afoul.
pretty sure that you didn't watch that in 10-second spurts, but I'm pretty sure that it would also give me a nightmare or two.
There was so much background.
Yeah, there
I'm not
was,
sure how I
also-
feel
there was
about-
a lot of background noise.
I'm not
Also,
sure
you're
how I
showing
feel about
Twitter,
a
so it's
10-second
not
spurt Woody.
copywritten, so you're fine.
So, however, people on social media aren't as charmed by Woody as the locals of Dartmouth. One tweet calls him an absolutely creepy as heck. Oh, he got a whole heck, did he? Wow, darn it, that guy. And another tweet deemed him stunningly terrifying, 11 out of 10.
And
feel
one of
like-
our viewers did describe it like this.
Wait, what? What are you doing? Are you making faces? 'Cause
Sacrifices. I need sacrifices. That's
Weirdly, I didn't expect it to speak English. I don't know why.
what, like,
It was going to
French?
go, hey, stick a kid in my mouth, eh?
It pains me, but
Sorry
I kind of
about
agree
that.
with
I didn't mean
Lolly.
to scare him.
I kind of agree with Lolly of why on earth isn't the face green? Because it looks like some kind of giant human baby wearing a Christmas tree rather than the face being part of the Christmas tree.
Listen, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, bro.
Okay, so here's what I want. I want to
They don't
see
have
Woody,
evergreens
but I
in
want to see
Vegas.
a
They do.
statue of
That's the
Paul
only thing they
Bunyan
have
off
there.
to the side with like a handful of
He's the
cash
name.
and his
Evergreen.
axe, you know, like I don't know, dripping with pine boughs or something.
Sap.
What?
Sap.
Sap, dripping with sap. There you go.
Or it's Canada, so it might be maple syrup, but
I'm just saying that's what I really want to see. Off to the side, I just want to see Paul Bunyan, right? Just like counting his money, right?
like with the axe just going.
I'm just saying. Okay, back to you guys while I pick out the next article. I don't know. I mean, Woody is definitely terribly creepy, but I guess that I can just thinking of all the strange, creepy Christmas things that probably started as jokes or started as maybe a bad artistic rendition of something, and then
Like a cat will eat you if you don't get if you don't get Christmas trees. A cat will eat you.
Listen, don't judge
the Yule
Sissy.
cat and the Yule
Okay, she'll
lad.
eat
I don't
you.
even know, right? I'm telling
see,
you.
There's this TV program that I've seen excerpts of, little snips of, that's called like
Snip, snip.
Squid Game or something.
No,
And there's
no,
some
no,
weird
no.
things
nope,
that
Not
are
on the show.
like shooting, and
Mm-mm.
it just, the weird doll face in that reminds me
Famous
of that
Dana.
one.
Famous Dana, I love you. Quit watching Netflix.
I don't watch Netflix.
Anyway,
You'd have to watch Netflix because that's where that is.
shoot.
No, there are
Guys, there was
TikToks
something-
that have that face on it.
There was something else that I was going to agree with Very Princess Lolly on, but I've forgotten what it was. What were you talking about before this?
Yule cat?
Who, me? Yule cat and the
Oh no,
Yule
no, no,
lad?
no! That's what it was. That what the, or you were talking about, like what becomes like a sacred Christmas or holiday tradition that started off as like a joke or something silly. And
Right.
I mean, I do have to say our modern version of Santa Claus is pretty much from a Coca-Cola ad.
Yeah, it is. Like
Or
they
as far as
took
the modern
they,
look.
they literally took Odin and dressed him in red. Just saying.
Well, St. Nicholas and Father Christmas had been around for a little while, but as far as like what we think of the archetypal Santa look is from Coca-Cola.
If
All
you're
right.
out there, make sure you go onto Facebook and join Hello. You'll see all the Yule stuff that Gunther Hammerhands posts.
What? Okay. It is a cat contest here.
No,
Your
it isn't.
cat may know where you are even when they can't see you, is article number 1. Article number 2 is scientists developed a questionnaire to identify whether your cat is a psychopath.
So that's
you
not
wanna
a
hear-
contest. That's a
If you want to
rivalry.
hear
And it's
about
yes,
your
it's-
cat who might know where you are, then press number 1. And if you want to
Wait.
hear about what the questionnaire determined whether or not your cat is a psychopath, press number 2. Ion, please start the timer.
Wait, I do have to point out, it feels like these articles are kind of ones you really both want to read. Like,
That's what makes it difficult.
Well,
You
no,
can
what I'm
only
saying
choose
is-
one.
if your cat is a psychopath, you really want to know if it knows where you are at all times.
If your cat knows where you are at all times, that
Is it a
probably
psychopath?
confirms that it's a psychopath.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like if the cat knows where you are at all times, then it's really important to know whether or not it's a psychopath.
That's
Valiant,
true.
welcome to the party.
Wait.
What?
The
I was saying hi to
hamburger.
Valiant.
You hope the Hamburglar becomes a Christmas myth.
I
gotta
hope the
say, that would be
Hamburglar
kind of
becomes a
funny.
gumdrop. Oh,
The Hamburglar
did.
being a Christmas thing would be kind of funny, I have to say.
Actually, the Hamburglar is originally from about 300 to 500 years ago in Germany. It
What?
was known as the
Oh,
Hamburglar or Hinterburglar, I think.
what's it called? The Fear Hamburglar?
Hold on.
Or
Oh wait, I'm thinking
Ginger.
about Grimace. My bad.
no, yeah, sorry, it was Kinter Hamburger.
Kinter-
Originally from the Burger Village, or there are, like we were
Wickovich.
talking earlier, there are several towns called Hamburger or Hamburg. Sorry, but that's where the Kinter Hamburglar originally originated from.
Did they
I
crash
can't
a
tell if you're
Zeppelin
being
there?
serious or not.
Did they crash a Zeppelin there?
I want to see the brainstorming board where they were coming up with what sort of crime to pick for the character, and I'm glad they didn't go with ham murder. Stubble.
Okay.
What one is?
By the way, I am in no way serious. Just so Lolly knows, I
Wally.
am pulling all of this out of my.
Proverbial arse.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have 1 vote for 1, 2 votes for 1, 3 votes for 1,
4 votes for
and
1,
1
and
vote
1
for
vote for 2.
2. 4 votes for 1 and 1 vote for 2. Is that what you counted, Gunther?
Yep.
Okay. So, number 1, your cat may know where you are even when they can't see you. Man, I really wanted to see what the psychopath cat test was. Dang it.
You really don't, because Silky shows up in it.
You never know.
No, I do know. I read the article. Silky was there.
That's a quote. Never let the facts get in the way of a good story. Who made that quote? I know that quote. Dagnabbit, I hate
Clark
it when...
Kent.
What? No.
What?
I want to say Mark Twain, except I know that's wrong.
Well, that's what I
Understand
thought too, was
looking
Mark
grumpy
Twain.
or
That was my
tired.
first thought as well. So
Mark
maybe
Twain is a pretty good general guess.
Let's see. Your cat may know where you are even when they can't see you. I like how the scroll, that's what the scroll is, right?
I mean, bury the lead. Just saying. There's dragons in your friggin' kitchen.
It's the best. Okay. New research suggests your cat is likely using sounds to keep track of where you are, even when you are out of sight. Domestic cats create mental maps that track where their owner is located based on the direction of certain sounds, an ability that was previously unknown in felines, according to new research published this week in the journal PLOS One. I guess, okay. Study author Seiho Tagaki, a doctoral student at Kyoto University, says she has long been interested in cats' hearing and their ability to move their ears in different directions. I saw a cat with only one of its ears tilted back, listening to the sound behind it, and felt that cats must be thinking about many things from the sound. Gaki says in an email to CNN's Sherry, whoever. This time, I investigated whether they map their owner's position spatially from sounds. The team conducted a series of experiments to find out if cats actively track their owners using cues like sound. They played recordings of human voices calling a cat's name from different locations in what they called teleportation-like scenarios. For example, a nearby speaker would announce, "Fluffy," suggesting to the kitty that the owner was close. And then a speaker in a different room would call the same name again. The felines appeared surprised by the voice coming from an unexpected location, suggesting that domesticated cats spatially map their human companions' audio using audio cues, even when they are in the next room. Those results suggested that cats hold a mental representation of the unseen owner and map their owner's location from the owner's voice, showing evidence of sociospatial cognition. The researchers write in the paper, earlier studies have shown that cats can tell familiar and unfamiliar human voices apart and locate hidden objects. Therefore, it seems plausible that cats can locate hidden objects. It seems plausible that cats should be able, no wonder they're always offering you a side quest in video games, mentally map others' locations based on vocalizations. Cats aren't the only animals that can keep track of something that is out of sight. An ability called permanence. Human children usually start to develop the skill around 8 months, reports Mindy. A previous research has found object permanence in primates such as chimpanzees and gorillas. The study authors note that intelligent non-primate animals like Eurasian jays, sloth bears, meerkats, and domesticated dogs also share object permanence. It is generally believed that cats are not as interested in their owners as dogs are. What a shock. But it turns out that they were mentally representing the invisible presence of their owners. The study team wasn't sure whether cats were surprised because their owner's voice appeared in an unexpected location or because the owner wasn't in the expected location. The cat had mentally mapped and say more research is needed. The ability to form a mental map of the world is a hallmark of animal intelligence and an important feature in complex thinking. The authors conclude, which provides new insights that may inform future studies of the feline brain.
When human children learn about object permanence, that's when they like knocking things off of tables and stuff.
You guys were literally so quiet for that whole reading that I thought that I dropped off and wasn't here anymore.
Sorry?
I was trying to let you roll because last time I didn't. I got muted because I was being loud.
I think that might be like the first time ever I wasn't interrupted.
I was respecting your authority.
I was watching TikTok.
You were watching TikTok.
There were some
Guess
chickens.
what? If this is TikTok, you didn't get any food because you didn't dance.
The chickens were earning their food with their TikTok dancing.
My chickens need a TikTok.
Does your chickens dance?
Because
Have you
they
put
don't
it on
dance.
there yet? Because
Do
if you
chickens
haven't, you
talk?
should.
Or is the only thing about them the way the cock walks?
It'd be like
He
could
does
basically
strut.
be like the real house chickens of like
The
Real
Real
House
House
Hens.
Chickens of Bremerton.
They're the Real House Hens. Real House Hens of Bremerton.
Yeah, do it as like a
And then
CD
there's that
reality
coyote that
soap
walks
opera.
around and freaks everybody out.
The
Looks like
Real
Cat
House
Morgan
Chickens
is
of
weird.
Hennerton. Just saying. I don't know.
Weird chickens on the roost in Camp Pendleton.
I don't know. I'm just saying. All right, 9:19. Probably we have time for one more.
Yeah.
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 Okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna have a. I guess we're gonna have a head off. Dang it! I still haven't got to do this cool. owl stuff.
A what?
A what now? Sorry, real quick. A what now?
A head off. Like I'm gonna head off. I'm gonna head him off at the pass.
Is this like how you were avoiding like copyright issues by having only a 10-second spurting Woody?
Cobra with head stuck in beer can rescued in India. That's number 1. And article number 2 is haunted statue head mysteriously reappears after being stolen 20 years ago. That's article number 2. So if you would like to hear about the cobra with its head stuck in a can, press number 1. And if you want to hear about the reappearing statue head, press number 2. Ion, start the timer, please.
If you want to see my chickens on TikTok, press number 3.
I'm going to feel really mad.
Cobras aren't special. I can stick my head in a can too.
I figured out the title for your chicken's TikTok. It's the hens of TikTok.
Henpeck.
I don't believe that you can put your head in a can, Count Morbid, and so I want you to prove it.
I'm just going to say the only can I stick my head in is a garbage can, and that's why I'm puking.
Am I the only one that wants the cobra stuck in a can of peanut brittle?
No.
It was peanut brittle?
Yes.
Wait, why do you want it stuck in a can of peanut brittle?
Oh. I had one, and
because like those snakes in cans, okay.
It's always peanut brittle.
I want peanut brittle.
I
guess.
Oh, hey, Christmas, Gunther, listen very
You gave
carefully.
me one of those one year for Christmas.
Gunther's meeting
Count
himself,
Morbid.
so you listen very
You gave
carefully.
me
Yes, I did.
I never opened it, but I have it still.
You didn't open it.
Why would I open it?
Anyway,
What's
Gunther.
this? A trick can of peanuts with a snake inside?
Well, you're not very trusting. Anyway, Gunther.
I have you for
Reese's Pieces, holidays Reese's, they have peanut butter cups with peanut butter inside of them.
What?
We taste tested that on the show.
Are you talking about the peanut butter cups with peanut butter in them? Because I'm pretty sure we ate that back on
the show. Yeah, we ate that on the show.
Those were white chocolate ones with peanut butter.
No, they weren't. They were peanut brittle.
Wait,
okay.
Your Rona messed it up for you because it's peanut brittle.
I've missed a couple of shows because of like travel or health. What the?
How did she end up muted and not on camera? I have to know this right now.
But the.
Okay, hang on. Lolly,
yeah,
I'll help.
I missed. I think I missed that show. If you already tried them,
you were here, dude. You were here. Me, Ion, and Lolly had it, and you were here, and Famous Dana was here.
And the Scarecrow was there,
yet, but she showed up later on in the evening.
It was the same. It was the same time.
The Tin Man was there.
It's the same time we taste tested the pumpkin spice marshmallows.
Oh,
yeah, I tried to do that. So here's the thing. In this house, there is no longer the peanut brittle Reese's Pieces, but those pumpkin spice marshmallows still exist, and I'm afraid that I need to throw them out. Flora looks like she's like you need to Ion, check on Fairy Princess Lolly. It looks like she died.
Yeah, because I was gonna say
she hasn't been back for a minute now, and I'm very concerned about her.
Should we clap if we believe in Princess Lolly?
Yeah, did we lose the connection?
No.
Because if we're already done with the show, then I can do something fun instead.
Yay, she's back.
Fairy Princess Lolly, you're back. Did you find peanut brittle Reese's Pieces?
No, you guys ate it all. I thought that we had some, but you guys must have ate it all.
No, that was Ion. Ion ate it all. It wasn't me.
I did send you some. I did send you some in a small jar.
Send what in a small jar?
Peanut brittle.
No, you didn't. You sent me a snake in a can.
How would you know? You haven't opened it.
I'm going to err on the side of caution.
I know I should have put air holes.
After that cardboard box with the stick trick, Count Morbid, I don't trust you anymore.
It very clearly said it was not a trap, so I don't know where you're getting this from.
Okay, is the timer run out? What do we have? What's our count here?
Yep, timer ran out.
Okay.
I'm the count here.
I'm not.
Hold
on, man.
Look at that.
Dance off.
I'm the count.
Which one's the responsibility? The other one's like, crap, again? I don't know which one's which right now, though.
1, 2. I see 3 for 1 and 2 for 2. So let's see. Cobra with head stuck in beer can. How did it get its head in a can?
I'm sorry.
Why don't you read the article and find out?
I'm gonna. Oh my
You
god!
keep pronouncing it wrong. I'm sorry to pick on you, but you keep pronouncing it wrong.
I keep pronouncing what wrong?
It's pronounced Cobra! Cobra! I think that is correct pronunciation.
It's certainly approved by Destra.
You know what? Every time you guys are like screaming about G.I. Joe, I'm sitting there in my own head going
That's
to
a
another
cobra?
place completely back into Inspector Gadget land, and I'm like, I'll
Look,
get you
when
next time, Gadget. Next time.
When it's cold out, sometimes the cobra gets a little smaller.
Animal rescuers in India said they successfully freed a venomous cobra found with its head stuck inside a discarded beer can. Rescuers with the snake helpline. There's a snake helpline.
So,
like snakes are getting into so much trouble out
In
there. They
India?
have their own helpline.
In India,
Who
yes.
runs the snake helpline? Is it like the devil? The devil is in charge of the snake, the serpents.
There's a lot of snakes. There's a lot of snakes in India. Ricky Tikki Tava can't be everywhere.
Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. So they were summoned to a village. See, the snake helpline, you could summon the snake helpline just like you would summon a demon or the devil, right?
by
Okay.
playing an Ozzy Osbourne album backwards,
That's right. Let's see. To a village in Odisha's Puri district after local residents found the 4-foot spectacled cobra with its head stuck inside the opening at the top of an empty beer can. A video from the scene shows a rescuer using a pair of scissors to carefully cut through the can and free the snake. Oh, that's okay. The rescuer said the cobra suffered only minor injuries and was treated with an antibiotic spray before being released back into. You had better not say that every single time I say
Cobra! Cobra!
wow, that's the end of that article. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna watch this
Yeah, I
video
did.
for a second. Like
The answer
what?
is yes, I did.
so this is every 10 seconds because Lolly can't show it all at once, apparently.
How'd that dope
A
rope get in there?
4-foot-long
Look at the size of
spectacled
that
cobra was rescued after it got stuck in a metal beer can in Odisha.
Oh, I feel actually kind of sad for it. Like, how
Do
did
you
they
feel
get
sad for the ducks that get their
Puri
necks stuck
district.
in the six-pack?
The cobra had managed to insert its head into the beer can's opening and was struggling to free itself. After
Hey, feel
residents
bad that
spotted
the beer can was empty. Feel bad that it was empty.
I
Well,
would just say this.
At least it was empty when it got found.
Right.
So this beer can, if this beer can was America,
Yeah.
it would actually be an energy drink.
Look,
Just look
look.
at that
Instead
color.
of Kingfisher.
That is a
I
energy drink beer can if I've ever seen one.
I think we've all gotten really drunk and ended up with our head in a beer can before.
it. They
Not a
immediately
beer can.
contacted the snake helpline, who dispatched a volunteer to the incident. The volunteer carefully used a pair of scissors to cut open the metal can and free the snake inside. Fortunately, the cobra did not suffer any major injuries.
It is a cobra. Look at that. It's got his little hood out.
Cobra!
The volunteer
Now
sprayed
it's gonna go off
antibiotic
the
on a
terrorist.
bruise it suffered and later released it back into the wild.
Dang, it's a big snake.
That's what she said.
Well, I guess it wasn't cold then. I don't know.
In India? No way.
I missed something. I wasn't listening. I'm sorry. There was a joke about India and cobras or something being long or something. Wasn't there? Everybody's
The
silent.
temperature.
Like
It was.
suddenly
It
we're on
wasn't
mute.
cold because it was long.
I don't ever want to think about glitter bombs.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying Flora is unimpressed.
So it is 9:29.
That
And
sucks.
the question is, do I read one more article or do we bid adieu?
No,
It's
I think we
that
need
time.
one more article, then we can do a do.
Only if you pick one article yourself. No votes.
Pick
I
one of
have to-
mine.
I have to pick the article?
Pick
Yes.
one of mine.
Just do the other cat one.
Okay.
Yeah, do one of
Find out
do
a
others.
psychopath
Nope.
cats.
I know which one I want to do. I totally know which one I want to do. This one right here.
Perfect.
Yay.
If we don't have the 5 minutes of voting, we can do it. Perfect.
Okay. Then command decision. And
I support your authoritarian power
of
and your
course
kind
you do.
but brutal regime.
That's right. You fell down a stair.
Oh, yes.
There's a coffee house inside Powell's again, and it is Princess Bride themed. Gilder Cafe, that's
That
its
is
name,
a
it's
morbid
Gilder
name.
Cafe. What? Serves up espresso and farm boy oats inside Powell's City of Books. There's a noise that is going on behind me, and I don't know what its origin is, and it's disturbing me because I don't know what's happening. Continuing the good news of businesses returning to Portland's downtown, Powell's City of Books has an in-store coffee shop again. Gilder Cafe, a local Princess Bride themed coffee business, opened its second location in the southwest corner of the store this past Friday, November 27th. Those steady streams of customers have returned to Powell's, filling the aisles with way more literate people than you could have imagined existed. The cafes, man, that must be a small imagination. I can imagine a lot of literate people exist. The cafe's opening represents one more sign that the nicer aspects of the city are on their way back. Powell's just wasn't Powell's without a place to thumb through the first chapter of a book or people watch through the space's wraparound windows. A light redesign of the space added platform seating steps with padded cushioning to the mix, though there are still plenty of tables and counter seating along the south-facing windows. Custom wallpaper by local artist Kate Blairstone wraps around the coffee counter, portraying various city landmarks like Big Pink, the U.S. Bancorp Tower, in fairy tale illustrations. Gilder Cafe, they spelled it different, was inspired by William Goldman's self-aware fantasy novel, The Princess Bride.
It's the Willamette week. What do you want?
I want them to be literate.
Listen, we're not even literate, so let's carry on, right?
Yeah.
So let's see. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Everybody knows about The Princess Bride. I want to get to the pictures. Where's the pictures? We encourage you to think of coffee farms as small businesses, the menu reads. We all need to pay more for coffee because it costs more than we think to produce it. The prices don't seem all that unusual. An espresso is $3.25, a cappuccino is $4.50, a fancy fall autumn miracle pill latte with cinnamon, clove, nutmeg, nutmeg, panela sugar, cold brew, and salt is $6. That is perhaps 50 to 75 cents more than your average coffee house, though on par with many other local cafes.
The big one should be called Andre the Giant.
The sweetener should come in iocane powder tubes.
Yes, iocane powder optional.
That's what they should call their sugar. Let's see. Gilder asks to see proof of vaccination or negative COVID test taken in the past 48 hours from customers who wish to take their coffee in the cafe instead of go. Takeout guests don't have to show proof of vaccination status, and masks are required inside Powell's across the board. That's it? We don't get any pictures? I'm so mad!
See,
I just wanted to see the pictures, and like, this is it. This teeny, itsy, bitsy, teeny, weeny,
little polka dot bikini.
Little tiny.
That you wore for the very first time today.
So why don't you do a thing? Why don't you do a thing and actually look on the interwebs for it?
This might be a strange thing, but if we go to the Zoo Lights early next week, we can go there.
Okay, so Ion, that doesn't actually exist. You know that, right?
What, zoo lights or the
Portland?
Early doesn't happen in this household.
I'm not sure Portland exists.
Like, we'll be lucky if Count Woolwood figures out where it's at.
Oh, I know where it's at.
No, you don't, Count Woolwood. You don't know where it's at.
He doesn't want to go there, and he's trying to get you to buy into whatever it is he's peddling so that he can get out of going.
Was
So
that
I'm
what I
looking
want?
at these pictures of it. I did
Or am
what
I
you
just trying to
suggested.
cover for the other guy who doesn't want to show up to take a picture?
I was trying to find a copy of their menu to see if their menu had like any references. But I was
am
having problems.
nonplussed with this. It's not very Princess Bride-ish. I mean, when they said it was going to be Princess Bride themed, I didn't think it was just going to have one like pillar of fairy tale wallpaper and then maybe some cool menu items or something. What?
You're right. It's inconceivable.
I don't know if that word means what you think it means.
Sleep well and dream of large women.
They should say "as you wish" when you order.
So
I agree. They should.
There's actually a Mega Man live action movie reportedly coming to Netflix.
Farm Boy.
I don't know if that's going to be a Farm Boy, but fair
I
enough.
want to see my face shining in it by morning.
I want this floor to shine like the top of the Chrysler building. Wait, that's something
She doesn't
else.
say that.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. It is 9:36, and that basically brings us to the end of the show. Please remember, our magic word for tonight is spare parts. After the show, not on Facebook, not on Twitch,
That's
only
actually
on
the
YouTube.
magic word.
Go and put the word spare parts into the comments, and you will be entered to win our mystery gift box. Well, with some items that are not so mysterious because we showed them to you. But that will be next week's giveaway prize. And also, if you want to get your extra entries, you can join our Patreon and or this channel by hitting the join button that you see right there. Also, I want to say, though, we are having a special that is going right now on our Patreon. If you join the Patreon this month, and this month only, you will get your very own small vial of the magic crystal love potion that was made during the filming. So,
and a Gunther Hammerhands postcard.
And a Gunther Hammerhands postcard, I guess. So, you definitely will get the small vial of love potion.
I haven't got the Hammerhands
your
postcards.
Patreon subscription. Is there something you would like to say now, Gunther? Go ahead.
As long as it's followed up by Count Morbid. You ready?
Wait, what? What's followed up by Count? Wait, no. I missed what the setup is here.
So she asked if there was anything I wanted to say.
Because he keeps
and
interrupting
I said,
me.
as long as it's followed up by you.
Oh.
No, I'm just going to let you talk because tell me when you're done so that I can speak, please.
No, carry on. Speak. I just wanted to have a word and then Count Morbid.
Right, and now I'm asking you to please give your word. What is it that you want to say? Go.
And crawling across the planet's face were some insects called the human race, lost in time, lost in space and meaning. That's all I got.
Okay.
Say go.
Can I finish the show now? Can I finish the show now?
I'm just gonna go see.
Okay. Special offer. Crystal Potion if you join our Patreon. I think with that said, that is all that there really is. We will see you guys hypothetically on Friday. I know that I missed last Friday. It was because we had so many things that were going on with the filming, and that meant I ended up having to not do author reads, but we should be back this Friday for author reads, and then this weekend, yes, and then we will see you again, I guess, next Wednesday for FAE News. And
is there a possibility we're filming something else this week on Friday?
There is a possibility that we will be doing something on television either this Friday or next Monday. I'm not sure. I won't know until tomorrow. So,
okay.
And with that said, hit the like and subscribe button, you guys, and we will see you all in a couple of days. Good night, everybody. Have a good one. Oh my god, I hate you so much.
I know.
Go away.
Go away. Cobra!
Go away.
Hello, friends. This is Gone for Hammerhands. Thank you for checking out Fairy Princess Lolly's channel. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Use your troll hammer to ring that little bell icon to get notifications when she posts future videos. And if you'd like to support these magical creations, fly over to our Patreon and join the fairy family. Safe travels.